here. So today I'm bringing you a tutorial on something I like to call pizza toss wedgies. So there's 3 different kinds I want to show you. First we'll go over how to do a good pizza toss, different places you can do a pizza toss, and then we'll go over the wedgies. So let's get started. If you have a big hoop, you might want to get it out for this part. So there's 2 different places you can do a good pizza toss for these wedgie moves. You can do it on your waist, and it gives you a pretty decent amount of air. Or you can do it on your knees, which is my favorite, and it gives you a lot more air. So I'm going to break it down for you, and then we'll go into the different wedgies. So the precursor move to a pizza toss is a lasso. So if you already know how to do a lasso, you're in great shape. If not, I'm going to explain it to you really quick. And I'm also going to link a tutorial for that and for knee hooping, because for most of the wedgie tricks, I think it's a lot easier to do it from your knees because you get more air in your pizza toss. So start with your hoop going to the left or to the right. If you're hooping to the right, you're just going to switch the hand you use. If the hoop is going to the left, you're going to take your right hand and put these 4 fingers on the small of your back, like this. What you're essentially doing is letting the hoop roll over those fingers, and then you're going to be drawing a backwards S up over your head. But instead of holding like you would in a lasso, you're going to release, and that's a pizza toss. So it looks like this. I'll show you from the back. And then now I'll show you some slow-mo from the waist and from the knees. Here comes the fun part. We're going to go over the 3 variations now. This first one's the easiest, the next one I consider a little bit harder, and the last one I consider pretty advanced. So I'm going to show you the first one first, and then I'm going to go over some tips and some slow-mo. This is the first variation. I'll show you one more time. Now some tricks and tips. Start with the hoop on your knees or on your waist if it's easier for you, going to the left. You're going to try to get your pizza toss to land somewhere directly above your head as close as you can. Now to do that, it takes practice, and the easiest way to do that is to release right as the hoop is clearing the top of your head. So right about there. Should fall somewhere along the lines of directly above you. When the hoop is coming back down, you're going to lift your right leg and take both of your hands and walk through the hoop like this. Almost as if you were crawling through something. I'll show you one more time, and then we'll go over some slow-mo and angles. Crawl through. So the second variation starts pretty similar to the first variation. I'll show you it and then we'll go over it. Looks like this. You can also do it like this. Which I tend to like better. So you're gonna start with the hoop, once again going to the left, and you're gonna be doing a pizza toss, once again trying to get that pizza toss right above your head. When the hoop comes down, you're gonna flick your foot out, almost as if you were going to kiss someone and you having your foot popped up. And then you're gonna flick that foot back in, drop into a wedgie. I'll show you that one more time. Pizza toss, flick your foot out, flick your foot back in, wedgie. For the other variation, you're gonna flick your foot out, but then you're gonna walk through the hoop, kind of like we did for variation 1. I'll show you those one more time, then we'll do the slow. Flick, wedgie. Flick, walk through your hoop. So this third variation can pretty much only be done from the knees. You don't really get enough air from the waist. So if you're having trouble with the knee pizza tosses, try to get that down first and practice the other 2 variations and then this one. So I'll show you what it looks like and then once again go over it with some slow-mo. So that's it right there. I'll show you one more time. You're gonna start like you did for the first 2 variations and try to get that pizza toss directly above your head. When it comes down, you're gonna put your knee up like this and let it fall in this little crevice where your groin is. And then you're gonna drop your foot down for a wedgie. The hardest part about this variation is getting the hoop to stay where you want it for the variation. So practice making the hoop fall right above your head before trying to put your knee in. Anywhere from like here to here is a good location. So here's some slow-mo. Tips and tricks. Make sure that your pizza tosses you're able to catch like this. So you shouldn't have to move too far to the left, right, front, or back to toss the hoop up and then have it fall right back down on your body. If you are getting your pizza tosses that clean every time, you should be able to eventually apply these wedgie variations. That's all I have today on these pizza toss variations. If you come up with a fun one, I would love to see it. So let me know in the comments, or also if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Thanks for watching.